If you married last year or you just married early this year, please divorce her. And if your boyfriend has been dating you more than 3 weeks now and he never get married to you yet, I think you need to leave that guy alone and look for another boyfriend. Yes, let us quickly check this point. Put Ned Nwoko for me. Ned Nwoko, Regina Daniel husband. Yes. All right. As you know, this man is expert in marriage and dating, relationship, and all those things. And he says something about marriage and how we should marry and what we should do. So let us quickly watch the video. It's a very long video, but let us watch. Then we analyze it at the end, okay? So let us watch and see.
Regina, our marriage is solid. Our marriage is based on understanding and respect over time. I met her and I liked her. We married within 3 weeks. Yes, within 3 weeks. I married all my wives within some period. I don't believe in dating anybody to marry them. Don't date anybody you want to marry. Marry them. When you marry them, you begin to fall in love from within the marriage. You know, even in my own culture, as it were, as a kid in the 60s, people, they were not dating. They would marry in arranged marriages, family to family. They choose a wife, and then most girls were expected to be virgins when they get married, and they build a family from there. And because they didn't know each other before they got married, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of learning to do, and. But Regina and I is a story that is interesting because before I met her, I didn't know about her. I met her the first time when she came to my house with her mother and her siblings because my place in Delta is a tourist place. They came to look around and I liked her and that was it, you know. So whether I marry another wife or not, she knows it can happen. I come from a very polygamous environment myself. I love children, so I want more children. And she knows this, and my other wives, they also know it. So we'll see what happens in the future. You do everywhere. You do everywhere. That's why at night, you got a lot of them know zone 4, zone 5, zone 6. As na fabo ashawo. Obolo ko na facho ima ashawo obna economy they are doing good for them. These are the ills of the society now that but as na one man, one woman. Before the advent of Christianity, our tradition Igbo tradition allow for many wives and children, of course. That determines the size of the wealth you have, isn't it, in those days? So you see an average Northerner marrying 2, 3, 4. They're helping the women. They're helping the society. But the fallacy of it all is that, yes, religion, Christianity doesn't allow that in the South. And yet, the average Southern man with 10 girlfriends, you know, so you don't, the irony is so stark. I love my culture, my culture as I know it, not as they're trying to dilute it now. You know, I love culture. Igbo culture is wonderful and should be promoted the way it has always been. You know, but even looking at that, look at even your population in Nigeria. Just look at the economy of marriages, what I call economy of marriages. You, as an Igbo man, in one wife, and maybe you have 4 children. Onye Ugu, when 4 wives, each wife with 5 children. That's how many? 25 children. in the next 10 years, 20 years, you can look at the population. Just imagine the population of Onyugu, Ndiogu, and Ndibo, what it will be in the next 20 years. The population will be like 1 to 5, isn't it? Because of the disparity. Assuming that we are the same now, I'm just saying, but we are not. The gap is getting bigger and bigger, and Igbos will never catch up because of this self-imposed restriction.
All right, that is the video. So let us quickly analyze it. Yes. First of all, he said he married all of his wives 3 weeks after they come together, right? Good. And he wants you also, all the young men out there, to marry your wives 3 weeks after dating. That means nothing like say we stay 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. But you now watching this video, consider your own self. Just put yourself into the man's shoe now. The man is 70 years old man and he get money anyhow. And let us reason how girls think now, you know. If monkey go there on top of tree and carry bag of money, you know, say girls then go follow, right? Do you have money? Or you are a broken axe nigger? So if you marry your own wife after 3 weeks and you are a broke man because this man talk, may God help you. So let us listen to the second point, then we analyze it. Yes, let's listen.
I met her the first time when she came to my house with her mother and her siblings, because my place in Delta is a tourist place. They came to look around, and I liked her, and that was it, you know.
Okay, you hear that one? He said his house is a tourist where people come to visit, or a zoo where people come to you know, visit and watch animal, tigers, lion, and all those things. Abi, then Regina Daniel and her mother now come to the house for you know, tourists, and that's where he see the girl and then marry her, right? Okay, let me say Regina Daniel's mother is a widow, right? Why you know carry the mother marry? Will be the Virginia, since you want to like help them, help the family, and he really need a wife, somebody to marry. Why no marry person will be a mate, will be small ones? So that is that one. I don't know, I'm only talking from my own opinion, but we are going to listen to the third point where he said how non-polygamous affect our girls now. So let us listen how that things where, you know, people who marry people from the east, who they marry one, like all these Igbos and other people who they marry one, how it affect girls living in a Igbo state. Let us listen to that part. Yeah.
One you do everywhere. One you do everywhere. That's why at night you got a lot of them know zone 4, zone 5, zone 6. As na fabo ashawo. Obrako fa na facho ima ashawo. Obna economy they are doing good for them. These are the ills of the society now, that but as na one man, one woman. Before the advent of Christianity, our tradition Igbo tradition allow for many wives and children, of course. That determines the size of the wealth you have, isn't it, in those days? So you see.
All right. You hear that one now? He said because the people in the east marry only one wife. That's why Achao full everywhere in area 2, zone 1, everywhere is Achao. Abi, even Arab get Achao. If you go Israel today, no, Israel they marry one. Let's say Arabs, where they marry 4. In short, no family you enter without 4 wives. You get it? the Sige Ashawo. If you don't know, just go and search Arab Ashawo online. So are you telling me now that because we marry one wife, that's why Ashawo full everywhere? So we should start to marry four wife, right? Now let us listen to the fifth point where he said how Northerners we marry like many childrens, not when they born plenty. How let us listen and see.
So you see, an average Northerner marrying 2, 3, 4. They're helping the women. They're helping the society. But the fallacy of it all is that yes, religion, Christianity doesn't allow that in the South, and yet the average.
The other one. So now you want to compare the East and the North. The North has the population. They get population. There are many because they marry and then born 500 children, and East people only marry 1 and then born 1, 2. So you are now comparing them, Abi. Have you ever compared the illiteracy with the North? This Northern people are the problem of this world, not even this country. Have you ever sit down, compare that one? You can never go to any place in Igbo land without seeing, or let me say East. Let me not call Igbo, because these Igbos, they are the one marrying, one mostly. That's why my mouth they Igbo. So if you go to the East, no village, nowhere nowhere you will see like a children playing in the afternoon school time. But go to North, they don't go to school. They only go to that Islamia and this and that. When they grow up, they carry gun, and that is it. So you want to compare that? Compare. We should start to the born now. 500, 800 without looking at the disadvantage in it. So please, I don't want to say much about this thing. If you have anything to talk or anything to add, just drop it in the comment box. This FK Entertainment. Attack you Congo your radio Lee. Don't listen to this man, please. So just do what is good, and if you know you never follow us before, please look up there, you see follow, and if you are watching on YouTube, look down there, you see subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to see it. My name is FK and this is FK Entertainment. Before I go, I always tell the girls that I love you so much, and for the guys, know that God loves you. You don't need any love from me. So thank you for watching and share the video. Let's sign out. Thank you.